To Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. As you can see, we've already started here. This easily the most quickly taken. Gives it back. And it's Ruiz. Morata. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Morata. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Goal! Spain! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedro Porro. Great vision. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi receives it in a good position here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Grimaldo. Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Can he get it through? Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Koundé and Upamecano played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. And he was quick to react. Tchouaméni. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Gavi. Picked out brilliantly. Oyarzabal! In for the pieces. Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And they're on him in a flash. That is good strength. Thuram! Just off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, delightful ball. And this is... It's Morata! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lenormand calmly anticipates. Now it's Morata. Morata. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here. He's shifting through the gears here. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. He's in a great position here. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Looking for options for movement. He's cut it out. Hernandez. Camavinga. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Rodri. Grimaldo. That is very well defended. Defending was strong and firm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Spain very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Gavi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Oyarzabal. Chouameni. Rabiot. Oh, this is a very good run. Thuram. Good ball, good take. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Upamecano. Rabiot. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedro Porro has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Gavi.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Colomwani. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rabiot. This looks promising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Colomwani. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Into the last quarter of an hour. Thinks one through. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Both
20.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Morata. El dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
And it's Gavi.
El dorsal 26.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni takes control of it and he's on the move. It's a searching pass. And he's certainly onside here. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That has been slung wide. This could be their final throw of the dice. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! So that's it, it is all over. Spain really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that's well seen too. Pavard makes the interception. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Mbappe is onto this. Now it's Goulet. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Arda Goulet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bellingham. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Goulet. Spread it left. And he passes it long.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Valverde. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rudiger calmly anticipates. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Chouameni. Now there's a fine ball. Camavinga strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for options for movement. And it's Hernandez. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet, Madrid finding their pass. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now, can they get him away? Hernandez with the delivery. Howson attempts a clearance. France, chance for a shot! And he hits the net. France are back on level terms. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Colomwani. This looks promising. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. He gets big! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tries to play it through. So we've reached the hour mark. Goulet. And it's Chouameni. Somewhat off target. We've got a throw in. Saliba. Thuram is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's through here. Colomwani. Can he finish? Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Goulet with the short one. That's Valverde.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chouameni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5.
A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's...
And a chance! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zaire Emery, chance surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And yet another chance goes to waste.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Chouameni. Goulet. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Howson into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. And Gula. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And with that, the final whistle. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Camavinga running with the ball. Can he get it through? Zubimendi cuts out the pass and claimed it back swiftly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a mid...
He's having a shot! Havertz is flagged offside. Kolomwani wins the duel this time. Koundé. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Arsenal controlling the possession in this early phase. Some good work on the right flank here. Merino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He is through here! Mbappe. And that's an excellent interception. It's loose. He's gone for goal! Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. No way through. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Zubimendi. Merino. Ødegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Havertz. Havertz! This looks promising. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gabriel. And he's forced to go back. Elise tries to play it through. Zubimendi makes the interception. Saliba. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Ødegaard. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but... Kolomwani! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Merino, can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Mbappe. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rice. And it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Havertz. Out towards the flank. Ødegaard. Lovely, now then. Opts to play. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Backward it goes. Camavinga. And that has put paid to that. He won't be happy with that one. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half. And it's been given away. Now it's Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Zubimendi. Merino. Rice. And it's Rice. Havertz. Now it's Merino. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to...
Tries a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 58 minutes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal go into the lead. Timber. Out to the right. Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's being urged to shoot. Pass somewhat off target. Played backwards here. Zubimendi. And here's Havertz. Looking for the run. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Raya claims comfortable.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe, and it's Camavinga. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Now it's Havertz. Timber. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Merino. And that's been won straight back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Marino. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Thuram. 5 minutes left on the clock. Kolomouani. Now it's Olise. Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through. Nicked it back promptly. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played into space. Good read, needed to be. And that has been clubbed away. 2 minutes to be added on. Pavard gets... And that's it. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Merino claiming the man of the match award. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Gavi is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead... And he's going to Rex. And he's taking no chances there. Wriggles his way through. Merino. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Olise gets a foot in here. Olise defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a chance. And it's Camavinga. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri, foot in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many a fullback in the modern game. Once upon a time, fullbacks would generally hold their position, but now they're given license to get forward and make crazy runs, even into the box, getting in centre-forwards positions at times.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space. Koundé. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Neither side yet able to find the net. Unai Simon claims comfortably. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. Pedro Porro. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Olise. Opts for safety. Lenormand. And it's Marino. And it's Grimaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Grimaldo. Here's Rodri. Ferran Torres. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's a good ball. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hernandez. Ball driven towards... Goal! France! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Koundé, that's a sharp pass. Mbappe strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was...
Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Kolo Muani. That's been slipped through. Gavi proves just a little bit too strong. Flings it across. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking to play him in. Lenormand cuts out the pass. And he has been fouled there. Pedri. Now it's Morata. Spain finding their passes. Kubasi. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Olise. Can he get it through? Gavi. Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kolo Muani! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Colomwani has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Morata has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And it's Gavi. Lovely bit of skill. That is lovely.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Lenormand.
The attendance for this match was
Merino.
96,628.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. Aims beyond the defence. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lenormand makes the interception. Gavi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Colomwani. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ferran Torres, looking for the run. Thuram chasing after it. It's a promising position. Played into space. Here comes the cross.
Substitution for Spain, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Gavi, number 20.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Dani Olmo, number 19. Yamal, number 12. Paulsen, substitution. Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Grimaldo gets into a good position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Time added on 4 minutes. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. He's played it back. And it's Olmo. Little pass back. That's very neat. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
A quick reminder today that smoking
So there it
is
is.
only allowed
What
in
struck you
areas
most
shown
about
in this
that?
map.
Well, you can
Thank
never
for your
predict the
cooperation.
results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.